I do and I know. I know that one is covering up the learning style. So we need to understand. We need to really understand what we need to know. So that's our learning style. Do we need 5 minutes off every now and then? Do we need to go on a holiday every now and then so we can have a break so we understand? Do we know how we learn best? Is it reading? Is it hearing? Is it feeling? Is it doing? We need to understand our learning style. And if we're in an environment where our learning style is being understood and reciprocated and we can communicate, then we feel that good, and it's a feeling of understanding you and you understand me. And I do, that's your wisdom, that's your knowledge. If you do your wisdom and your knowledge, if you do, and this is quite connected actually to your T, to your create change. If you can do what you're here for, given what you're good at, you can then express yourself, and you can have a really good feeling of expression of your stick self. Okay, so what you'll see now is we're full up of golden feelings. We are the pot of gold that we are looking for outside. But if we know our stick self and we're aware of our stick self, and the situation we're in is a good one for us and we must choose that, that is our responsibility. We start to feel this good. Now, this energy is like water. And if we imagine that our feelings are in this jar and it's like in our stomach area, our feels, as we collect up these golden feelings every minute of every day, we start to fill ourselves up with clear water, and that makes us feel strong. And as we move around in our day to day life, this energy of water keeps us going. We feel nurtured, we are thriving, we've got this water, and that water is generating a energy where we can go around and we can feel good, and we're not stressed or tired. It's a strong, quiet, calm feeling. And if you imagine you would find water, a pond in a forest, if you see a pond in a forest full of water, and if you look in that pond in the forest, what you see is yourself. You see yourself. And that's how you create this water energy, this feeling energy, this being human energy. Okay? And we do that by owning our stick self, by knowing what that is, by being aware of it. And when we're in situations, we notice, we focus, because we are a magic wand. And if we focus on it, that's what we collect up. That's what we are engaging in. If we focus on those elements of our stick self, we will collect up lots of good feels and we will feel good. Now, once we get the hang of this and we are walking around with these good feels, we will find that our mind clears, because our brain thinks, well, I'm getting all this good feel energy, I'm full up with lovely water energy, so I don't need my mind to find fire energy anymore, because I'm full up. I have enough energy. I feel good. Now, if it happens in life that I am being me in a situation, and not only am I feeling good in that situation, but by definition, other people are valuing me in that situation, what often happens, especially if, as an adult, people start to give you money to show their appreciation of you. So if I'm in an orchard and I'm picking apples and I'm feeling very good at that about that, and then I start to sell them, people will pay me money for them. So what then happens is I then get success, but it's because it's based on the good feelings. So it is a bonus. I call it a frilly. Okay. So rather than just having this success on its own and just focusing on that success all the time at the cost of these good feelings who don't exist, because this is the realm of the fire energy, If you look at a fire energy, if you go too near a fire, what happens to your who you are? It's a stick. It gets burnt. It disappears. So you need even more fire energy to make up for that, because your stick self is disappearing. But if you focus on your stick self and you build that up with these golden feelings, and you put lots and lots of focus and attention of it, and choose your situations very, very, very carefully, and you say no in a kind and humble way when it's not so good, and you let events unfold, and then you choose which one is good for you, and you trust in the human magic, you will build up all this good feel, as I said, and that will come naturally. Okay, but the mind has to be clear to let all this come out, to let your words be actioned. And one last thing is that you'll notice as well that the water energy, which is your feel energy, which I call your being you energy, when you're being you in this reality, in the real world, you can collect up good feels. That is one way you can experience life, and that will keep you human. That means you can connect to others, because this is how we connect as human beings to each other. And the fire energy, the money, the attention, everything like that, doesn't last very long. Okay? And you can also see as well, just by this, water can actually, in the end, is stronger than the fire, because water can put fire out. So if people are running around chasing the fire all the time, and they haven't got any water energy within them, they will burn out, literally. But if you concentrate on building up your good feels, you will always have energy to sustain you. And then every now and then, when you have a success, it's great. It's a party, it's fun. But you still have all this good, nurturing, good feelings that are sustaining you every day. So that's just a very brief introduction to the I Can Tower, with the stick self at the centre of your experience of life, the words that will help you to focus on the actions that you need to do in order to turn your potential into reality by becoming your own pot of gold. And then once you have those good feelings and they're flowing, you will have a clear mind. And when you have a clear mind, success will follow, if you have all these good feels. That's one way to experience life, instead of just focusing on the mind. That's all you're looking at. So these can never be manifested. These circles have no thing inside them, because we've taken ourselves away from that, and we're just focusing on the mind, on approval, on the money, and all of the materialism of this society, which, yes, it does give you success, but this part of yourself cannot then manifest in this world. And if it can't manifest in its world, you don't have all these other good feelings. And also you're reliant on this energy to keep you going, because if you lose that and you have a bad day, you are then a naked stick, and you're very, very vulnerable, and often you will crash because you haven't got this stability of knowing who you are and understanding the situation that you're in. For more information, please email me. Please visit my website, www.energydynamicmodel.com. If you would like to use this idea, this I Can Tower, in your organisation or in your school, then please let me know. There are opportunities for people to have licenses to use this idea, and I'm more than happy to talk to you more about that. So hopefully hear from you soon. Thank you very much.